there, slot car land. How's everybody doing this fine Sunday? Hope you're all doing well. We're going to get back to our Mega G refurbishing project. Our parts have shown up. So our motor brushes are here. Got these from, as you can see, from Viper. So we're going to reassemble this bad boy and get it broken in and then put it on the dyno and see if we've improved the numbers on this car a little bit. Something we didn't do in the first video that we should have was check the armature. So we're going to start doing that first. We're going to double check this armature just to make sure it's okay. I'm pretty sure it's all right, but we'll just double check so you guys know how to do that. And then we'll start reassembling this bad boy. So let me get the camera set up here and we'll test this armature and then we'll start reassembling. So I've got it in my little holder here. What you're going to need is your multimeter. Gonna have that set down here at 2K. And we will test the little prongs here. I can't quite remember, but I think these are 6 ohm armatures. Okay, so far so good. All right. Okay. So it looks good. So, as I pretty much assumed it would be. So, we don't have any issues there. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure this motor is shimmed in here really good. Get this a little lower here. Before we install the motor brushes and the brush barrels and everything. So that's the first thing. So we're going to need our bushing here. And I've got 3,000ths, 5,000ths, and 15,000ths brass spacers. You can get these from Wizard High Performance. And we're gonna shim it from the front side of the armature. Now we don't want it too tight because it could build up heat. So we're going to start with a 5. Just to make sure that we're all good. And we're going to put this on before the brass fitting. And then we're going to test fit it into the chassis. All right. There we go. There we are. And then we're going to test it. We still got quite a bit of play there. As you guys can see, still moving quite a bit. So let's get that out. Come on. There we go. All right. So we're going to leave that 5/1000ths on there. Oop, don't want to spill those. Let's get a 3/1000ths out, and we'll add a 3/1000ths to the 5. Make sure that's a single. So now we're at about 8/1000ths on the spacer, and I just put that on there the wrong way. So let's turn you around. So there's still quite a bit of play there. It's still a lot. So let's try, let's get this back out. Might even be, well, I don't think we can get that. We can get that off of there. So let's see. We can get, okay, I think that should be the 3/1000ths. So let's put that back in there. And let's take the 5/1000th off. There we go. We'll actually leave, well no, let's hold on, let's put him. So let's get a 10. Oh, too many. Put a 10 on. Let's see what that does. And then okay, there we go. That's better. Still got, we don't want to, like I said though, we don't want to go too tight. So we're still good with the rear end. Okay. So let's leave it at that. So let's get out our brushes. Now comes the fun part. Okay, so we should have 5 pairs here. So I got a container out for the other ones. So let's Oops. Okay. So we got those. So now let's put the bushings away for now. And let's take a peek at these. See if these are okay, so they're not. So that looks flat. That end is slightly beveled. Okay, so that way is slightly beveled. Okay, so let's put that there. Okay, so let's grab a brush barrel. Let's see if we can fish out one of our brush barrel springs and put it in the brush barrel. Now, I did buy new springs, but I think we're going to use the stock ones. And then this will go in like a so. Now, this comes the fun part. So basically, what we want to do is put it up against the armature and snap it right in. Let's make sure we got that. Which I think we did. Can't even see the mother fricker. There we go. Yep, nope, it's in there. Okay, so let's do the other one. So it helps if you've got a really tiny, like flathead screwdriver, or even a really, really small Phillips screwdriver that you can like stick down inside the spring, like so. It helps to pick it up rather than using a set of tweezers, because if you pinch the tweezers too far, you could flip the spring and lose it. So it's just easier to take a screwdriver and slide it into the center of the spring. That also helps you put it into the brush barrel a little better as well. So now, come here. I'm going to see if I can get this closer so you guys can see this one. So we're going to push it up against the armature and then down into the holder. And then make sure if we have to slide the brush barrel back a little bit. And we're in. All right. Okay, so I hope you guys got to see that. So we're in. So now let's reinstall our shoes. This is also, you can also use this same trick with your pickup shoe springs as well. Just like, whoop. Oh no. Oh no. Shit. I think we broke one of the brushes. Damn it. I just don't know which one. Shoot. Alright, well, we're going to have to take it back apart and see which brush we broke. Okay, so that one looks good. So it was not that one. Okay, so it was this one. All right, so we're going to need to get another motor brush. So that is kind of a thing you may run into doing this. You may break one getting it in. Oop, shit. Okay. Okay. All right, now let's try this again. Now that we got the brush in there. Dang it. Magnetic bugger. Where'd you go? Where did you go? Little shit. Oh, son of a bitch. What? Oh, there you are. Yeah, this is a problem when they don't use a brass to make your pickup shoe springs. They want to be attracted, the pickup shoe springs want to be attracted to the armature. All right, there we go. So, I'm going to take and put this over here on the break-in track for a little while. Maybe. There it goes. And let these brushes get broke in just a little bit, and then we'll come back and we'll throw the rear end in it and we'll put it on the dyno and see what it does. Before we put this rear end on, we're going to add a shim, because this rear end moves around a lot. So we're going to take this hub off. We should be okay by taking it off once and putting it back on. Should be okay. Dang it. And we're going to add one of these silver ones. I'm not sure how big of a shim this is. But that right there is a lot better. Not quite moving as much. These are the same shims we use on our freight cars to shim the rear axles on the freight cars. Okay, so now let's put this hub back on. Get the right size anvil there. Should be good. Oh, no. That's what I thought. Oh, pushing that one in. So we'll get this pushed it too close to the chassis. Alright, so if you guys remember when we first put it on the dyno before we took it apart, it was doing a 2.75. Some improvement. It still has some breaking in to do, but it did improve it. Let's whoa. Interesting. That is... Oh, it's over here. Interesting. Trying to see what we have. Shoes look okay. That one's a little toe heavy. That one's a little heel heavy. So this one's a little toe heavy. That's toe heavy. Okay. Or heel heavy. So sometimes adjusting these shoes is kind of a pain in the keister. So this is, we need to bring it that way just a skosh. This is one of your crucial tuning things, is to get these shoes just right. Okay, that looks better. So I'm going to adjust this other one, and then we'll see if we can get a better reading on the Dyno. Not really sure what's going on with this car. It's actually going down on the Dyno right now. It's down into the 260s. So I don't really understand what's going on here. The armature ohm's okay. Got new brushes. It scores really high on the downforce meter. So I'm not really sure what's going on here. But that's at least how you tear one apart and how you put one back together. So at least we got to show you that with you guys. I'm going to tinker around with this car a little more. See if I can't get it to run better. I'm trying to get one to run really, really good. So we'll continue to work on that, and I'll continue to tinker with this car and everything. If you're watching this video this morning, we are racing today live. 11:30 Pacific time should be start. We're going to start coverage, and we should start racing at noon here. Race 5 of the Central Washington Championship Series. We're running Auto World, Thunderjet Ultra Gs, and the Jag Hobbies DK4 cars. So I hope you guys can make it around for that. If you're watching this in the evening, go back to the live side and take a look and watch it while you're working on your cars or whatever. And just give us a shout out and have some fun to watch us have some fun racing some slot cars. So we're going to take a little, about 2 weeks off here. Next weekend, of course, is the weekend before Christmas, so we typically take that time off here on the channel so we can spend time with our family and friends and celebrate the holiday. So the shorts will still be up. I'm still going to be doing the shorts, so be on the lookout for that. We'll be back in 2 weeks. We'll do a bi-weekly featured car, and then we might be working on Shaden's lifelike. I'll have to look at the race schedule. I might have to have that done before then, but we might be doing that. I've got a new armature for that car, so we can get it installed and see if that makes his lifelike any better. So be on the lookout for that video. If I have to get that done ahead of time, I'll think of something else, but that is the plan right now, is to do a lifelike teardown and rebuild. We don't have to wait for parts on that, so we can tear it down and put it back together all in one shot. So be on the lookout for that. Remember to take a look at slotcarcrazy.com. A lot of great information, a lot of great websites there. Go check it out. Really, really cool. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram and check out the Facebook group, and also check out the Central Washington HO Racers group on Facebook as well. That's where all the race info is posted, so go check it out as well. Don't forget to visit the merch shop. It's Christmas time. Don't forget to go visit the merch shop. Buy your slot car crazy people out there some slot car merch, and help support the channel while you're doing it as well. And just have fun. Remember to keep that pin in the slot, wheels on the downside. Keep racing slot cars, and we will catch you guys with the next video, or with the race action this afternoon if you're watching this morning. So go check it out. We'll catch you guys later. I'm out. Bye.